So I'm back in Plattsmouth, Nebraska. Kind of swing around here. This sort of looks like it might have been where the depot was. I don't think that boat's original. But look at the old Burlington caboose. I'll kind of swing around and get more of that. Let's go over and look at some other things. So, look at this driveway. It's like one lane. So that's there for a reason other than what's here now. And then this was the site of the first ferry operation in 1848. And I think the river used to be on the other side of the tracks, which are over there. Okay, so here's that caboose. Restored, obviously, but an old Burlington caboose. And then, look at this cabin. Let's go over and get more information about it. Okay, so, Joseph and Mary Cook log home erected in 1868 at Minard in Cass County. We're in Cass County. So, how cool is that, huh? I'm sure this is probably open in the summer for tours. I'll have to come back, but pretty cool. And then, going into the sun now, forgive me, but here's downtown Plattsmouth. Here's what's cool about Plattsmouth, and by the way, here's downtown. The BNSF Creston sub runs on the east side of town, and the UP Falls City sub is on the west side of town. How cool is that? So, when I was rail fanning, I went here to Beacon Drive, which is off Business Highway 75. And this is a private drive or something here. At least they put a sign out there because they probably didn't want any foamers going back in there. But right here is public land right up to about here. So I parked here, and the radio was going off like crazy, and I heard a train horn coming towards me, and then it was going away from me. And I realized that I was probably picking up the front of a BNSF train because we're pretty close. So I drove out here to see if I could rail fan from the Y here. There's nothing. I mean, there's just no way to get to it. It is totally inaccessible. And I pulled up here, and then I saw that, I was looking at this road, wanted to see what this was, because theoretically it'd be a good place. Well, it's private property. It's called Linder Lake. It's where people park their campers. It said no trespassing. So I pull up right about here, and I'm about ready to turn around, and sure enough, coal train coming. That did wonders for my tinnitus. Car, old train. trying to get down to the UP BNSFY, but I don't know. It looks like it's railroad and no trespassing property. Plattsmouth, Nebraska. There's some sort of camp here that also says no trespassing, so can't get in there. I ain't taking no chances on that. You could call them and see if they'd let me in, but I may just go back downtown. I was up at Beacon Drive and the old Highway 75, and I thought I heard a UP train coming, but these tracks are so close together, it was BNSF, I think. But at least I caught something. Plattsmouth should have a viewing area to look at the UP and BNSFY. That'd be cool. Here comes the DPU. There goes the DPU. It was probably a little sketchy from a trespassing standpoint to stay there, so I ended up going back downtown to do some rail fanning on BNSF. People don't seem to mind me parking there. And my radio started going off, but nothing came. And then I looked at the signal lights, and they were turned off, and I thought, oh man, that's got to be Union Pacific. So I took a guess that it was, and headed back up to this Beacon Drive, and sure enough, caught a local. pulled up here, and that light, that signal light, was yellow. Then it turned green. I thought, oh man, did I get lucky. So after that UP catch right here, I decided to go back downtown and just shoot the footage that you saw at the beginning of this video. And then I'll just wait a little while and see what happens as long as I'm here. I don't think I waited more than 5 to 10 minutes and lucked out and got another BNSF. This one was going north and it was Coltrane, so pretty cool. How lucky am I today? I think the springs are not compressed at all. Bucket. Beautiful day, 60 degrees. Man, I had just gotten back downtown after catching that UP. I really got lucky. Really lucky today. So after that, I decided to head out and take the long way out to Highway 75 that heads up to Omaha and drove around, tried to find a place that was maybe a little further from the BNSF tracks, place to railfan UP. And man, my radio started going off. I made the mistake of leaving it on. And it sounded like sort of a distant signal. It was cutting in and out. So I kind of wondered if something Maybe you went southbound on BNSF, but by the time I got back downtown, there was nothing there. So, anyhow, next time I'm down there, I think First Avenue may be a decent place, from what I recall. Just a little further away. We'll see if that makes a difference. You know what would be really cool? This is north of town. This is along Highway 75. This Y here. Wouldn't it be cool if the city turned this into a park for rail fans? Unfortunately, I think it's almost impossible to rail fan from here. Linder Lakes, all this back in here is private property, and they've got no trespassing and even gates up. It's a place where you can park your camper. But, and it's like a 2-year wait to get in there. But even if I had a camper and I had it parked right here or here, it might still be tough to get in there. I mean, this is a little bit of opening, but who knows how tall that grass is and would I be trespassing. But look how cool that would be. But that's a pipe dream because that ain't going to happen. I bet you back when Highway 75 was a one-lane highway, and that was years ago, you could rail fan from here. I could pull over to the side of the road, but this is freeway, and boy, that scares me a little bit. But I could pull over the side of the road right here and see. I might check that out again, but anyhow, next time I'm in Plattsmouth here, and I might find another place to railfan BNSF. There's some things along here that look pretty good. Anyhow, thanks a lot. If you know of any area where you can railfan here, leave a comment below. Otherwise, you can help me out a lot by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing. Take care until the next video.